All right, hey everybody! Thank you for tuning in to Dave and Joe Liberty Stand. I know everybody. There's lots of that's everybody. That's no. So anyway, hey, we're back. We are continuing on the 912 project. We did all the principles. Now there were 12 values, so the 12 and the 912. And so I'm gonna I'll name the first one, and then Dave has a story. So honesty is the first value. What does that mean to you, Dave?
Honesty is very important, I think. Think of the word honesty. Honor. Your honor is
it's part of that. Yeah, the word.
You know, if you know somebody's dishonest, who do you go to in times of trouble or times of need or whatever? I mean, you need an honest person.
You wouldn't go to them,
you know,
if they weren't honest.
It's very important to be honest. Your word is everything. It is who you are, basically.
It's integrity kind of goes into that too.
Yes, integrity. Yes, that's enough.
Which is not part of the 12, but honesty and integrity.
I told Joe.
Character.
It's absolutely character.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean,
well, you say what you mean and mean what you say.
You know, and I know I always go back to the smoking and drinking thing, but I never deny. You know, you want to say something. Hey, man, I like to smoke and drink. I like to smoke cigarettes and I like to have drinks. But
with the honesty.
Okay, there's a funny story I told, or I told Joe I'd tell on the air. I think I told you this before. I can't remember. But I said, you know, we were talking about this just before we started recording. I said, I got a good, that's why I'm divorced. I got a good story for this. And my wife got me so upset one time, my ex-wife. See, it takes me, we had 2 cats, and I wear like a black suit when we go out to somewhere nice, you know, and we dress up. So I wear my sweats and stuff, you know, you've seen me in other shows where I get my whole sweat outfit on, and that's how I use it. And I wait till the last minute because it takes her forever to get ready. So it takes me like 2 minutes to get my sweats off and put my suit and tie on and stuff.
But that you don't say about the time to do your hair and stuff.
No, no, I already have that stuff done.
Right.
I mean, you know, if I want to do like I'm doing tonight, you know, with a pull back on the top or whatever. And however I look, all I got to do is change the clothes. That's it.
Right.
She's in there doing whatever girls do in there, you know, this one particular time we were going somewhere nice where we were dressing up, and she goes, "I don't want to wait for you to get dressed." And I'm like, "It takes me 2 minutes. It takes me 2 minutes to put on my stuff. I'm ready to go. I don't want to get cat hair all over it and stuff. You know, it's a black, you know, ensemble. I have to stand up the whole time while I'm waiting on her for that." And this one night, she just insisted, "I will be ready. We'll get dressed at the same time." Da 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 da. And for whatever reason, I was like, "Okay, I want to have a pleasant time tonight. I'm gonna do it. And I did. And I got ready. I tied my tie, and I did my thing, and I got ready. And I'm pacing. I'm having my drink. You know, I'm having my drink, and I'm waiting. And I'm looking at my watch, and it's 1 minute past another minute after another minute. And I'm smoking another cigarette. And then I've got to top off my drink and have another pack of cigarettes. Because it wasn't a full pack of cigarettes. But I'm getting really pissed off now.
Oh no.
And I'm drinking more and I'm smoking more and I'm getting a little more pissed every second. And finally, she comes out and she says, "Does this dress make me look fat?" And I couldn't help it.
Oh, no.
That dress doesn't have anything to do with it. So, I'm divorced. And it wasn't because of that. I mean, that was just, I was a bad guy. I was a bad
So was she overweight a little bit, or?
She's a little chubby.
Okay.
I mean, no, she wasn't fat by any means, but
Right.
it
Dang.
just,
So that
I was,
just kind of blew up.
I meant it was an intentional, hurtful comment.
Yeah.
And I regret anything I've ever done to anybody that I've done an intentional, hurtful comment to. But I mean, you know. Anyway,
You were so ticked off.
I was just so,
at that. It was like you just exploded, and
I was so.
So did you have any cat hair on your suit?
No, I was standing and pacing.
You were
pacing. Sucking down my drink the whole time and smoking my cigarette.
Where were you guys heading that night?
I have no idea.
Did you go?
Yeah.
You still went?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know. I can't tell you.
Yeah.
Was it a dinner thing? I don't know.
Well,
was it a party? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it was.
That's
don't even
well. That's the thing. There's little nuggets that we hold, in our lives, and like my mom shared things about my dad, and there were things that, my grandmother. Hi, Grandma. If you're listening to this one,
I'm sorry for the bad words,
but no, there was things that my grandma, it was hard for her to accept that my dad shared with my mom about the church, because he was hurt by the church, and that's what he expressed to my mom, and my mom relayed that to me, about my dad and stuff, because I was 3 when he passed away, so I didn't know. But there were things like that how we can hurt people. It may be a perception of my dad, so that's maybe what was hard for my grandma to understand.
I think everybody gets upset, and they don't realize some things that they say.
Yes.
That,
right. Or even, I mean, in the situation with my dad, it wasn't necessarily that what happened was he was like 9 years old or something like that, went to an elder in the church to make his confession of faith that Jesus was his Savior, that he acknowledged Christ.
I just tried to adjust my glasses. I don't have.
Oh man! Don't admit that on the.
Take
recording.
me away. Take me away.
He is really insane, and that's why we're doing the show. So don't whack him. He's just crazy. But no, but my dad took that. Okay, so when he went to do that, make that confession, that elder was like, his response was, in a sense, in short way to say it is, he didn't feel like my dad was old enough to make that decision.
Have we got off of this?
Yeah, but it goes back. I mean, it's all good. It all comes together, because it was like sometimes it's hard to.
It's all about truth.
It's honesty. It is.
Honesty,
it is
okay.
honesty
Yeah.
and integrity, and Okay, so we'll go on. So then we'll go to the next one's reverence. We kind of talked about that a little bit before about what that means, and reverence.
That was me and you.
Right. That's what I meant. It was in our board meeting, but reverence is like you're submitting to authority, right? You're what's another way to say that?
You're a law-abiding citizen.
Right.
These are the rules.
Acknowledging, right.
You submit to authority, and and this is the thing. This is why the Constitution.
Authority
is so great.
that is right, though. Authority that is
right.
It's not corrupt authority.
But in America, here's the thing. If you think you're being unfairly,
this is good.
If you think you're being unfairly
accused or treated,
right?
Yeah.
You still submit to that officer.
Okay.
Because you're not going away. You're not. It's going to end ugly. You be nice to the man.
Goes to a court
or the lady.
Law.
And you
Judged
plead
by
your
your
case
peers.
later, because that's where that belongs.
Right.
Not at that moment on the street.
Right.
So,
That's what's happening. That's dividing so many people. Is because people aren't submitting to that authority,
and I'm gonna,
even when it's corrupt.
And I'm going to tell you personally, I like I said, I can't drive. I've been, I've had my troubles and stuff, and I got to tell you, whenever I was going to say every time, but that sounds terrible. Every time I've been pulled over, or arrested, or whatever, but a few times, okay, a couple times, I've been in a little trouble, nothing serious, just misdemeanor mischiefness. But if you're nice to the officer and you go, hey, I'm sorry,
polite,
right? And you're going in, so just do it.
Right.
Just go along with it. And you don't cause. I mean, the guy let me smoke a cigarette before. Because I was nice. I was like, okay, I screwed up and I was bad.
Right.
You get what you give. I mean, yeah.
Well, and I think sometimes, people have this fear, obviously, because, maybe they saw something that happened and, so then it's like sometimes it's a reaction too, but then the police the person in authority has to then realize and have a way to, and things happen. I mean, that's the thing.
Well, the
it's
thing
sad.
of it is,
things happen. People get hurt.
I just told a bad example. I just realized that because I was at fault with the example I gave.
Right, but if you're
not,
oh, okay. Go ahead.
If
you're innocent,
but the guy thinks you're
right,
or
you still need to.
You still need to. Okay, go. This isn't the time. You don't confront the officer. You go along. You
right.
just do it because he's not a judge. He's the guy that's going to make it bad for you if you don't just go along with him. Otherwise, you're just going to get more charged, resisting arrest, right. All the other stuff. So you just go, and then you go to court, and you go
face
to
it there.
Yeah,
right.
The court is the place to do
yeah.
that.
And hopefully there's a equal that justice is blind thing,
right? Yes.
So. Well, you guys, we're going to wrap up. We're running out of time here, but we appreciate your tuning in, and we'll be back with a continuation.
I hope people actually watch these because I think these are pretty good.
Because when we say we'll be back and we're talking to you, we figured someone's going to be watching. So
it's just therapy for me. I don't care.